I started the morning chilling with my LJ, and then I had to head off to work at the theatre. This evening was a Whitney Houston tribute. You can hear me singing. I finished my shift and headed home. Hey guys, as it starts to get colder, I come in from work and straight into my comfy warm dressing gown. It has to be done at this time of year. Chapter 7 then. So chapter 7 gets us to start looking a little bit more about how we are more programmed for fear than we are for love. And guys, it's time to change it. You've got to change it, because I'm telling you, when you start to see things from a loving place, things do definitely get better. Have faith, guys. Trust in the universe a little bit more, because those of you who do have faith and are just chilled about whatever outcome is going to come their way will experience less anxiety in the moment. Now, I can tell you, I am a nightmare for anxiety. I've had so many situations where I've gone into overwhelm, I've been anxious, I've made myself sick, I've been in a really, really panic state. And once I started leaning more towards trusting in the universe of what will be, I started to feel different. I allowed myself to have space to breathe. And guys, honestly, breathing isn't just for us to survive. It can help us thrive if we can learn to use and apply the right tools to center ourselves in that moment. There's lots of incredible tools on YouTube that you can explore that help you to see that you can either calm anxiety or you can boost energy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Use your breath, not just to survive, but to thrive. So chapter 7 is all about certainty, clearing the path for what you desire. And Wayne Dyer says, as you think, so shall you be. So whatever it is that you are thinking about, whatever it is that you desire, this is going to be what comes around. So be careful, guys, on what you're thinking about. Get clear on what it is that you want and start thinking about that. Think about the positive side of things. Don't worry about how. Hand that over to the universe. Just set your intentions and sit down. This is what I want. This is what I'm getting clear on. And this is what I can achieve just if I give a little bit of faith and a little bit of trust over to the universe. And have fun with it, like we've explored before. You've got to start having fun with it, because that's when the universe really starts to come out to play. So step 1 is get yourself ready, guys. Are you ready to let go of the limiting fears and step into the very best version of yourself? Are you really, really ready? Ask yourself the question, am I ready to let go of these limiting beliefs so that I can step into the truer version of myself? Are you ready to let go of the past stories and the past experiences that you've been telling yourself for all of these years? Guys, if you've answered yes, then write yourself a commitment statement. I am ready to release the past experiences. I'm ready to release the limiting fears and be absolutely ready. And it's okay whether you feel uncomfortable in the process. It's growth. It's all about growth. Just keep practicing and keep trying, because the more you do keep practicing and keep trying, the easier it gets, and the more the universe starts to hear you and works within your favor. Write that commitment statement and release the doubts. Step into your best version. Step 2 is all about thinking it, feeling it, and believe it. Now remember, what you create in your mind is what's going to come around in reality. So if you sit there focusing on all the things that you want to happen and you want to achieve, start thinking it, start feeling it. How would you feel when these things actually happen to you? Really sit with yourself and just feel it in your body. Feel the joy. I remember doing this exercise and going through the visions in my mind of what I wanted to achieve. And I was smiling so much that my cheeks were hurting. I was excited. I had so much joy in my heart. It's wonderful to watch all of these stories play out in my mind. The positive, the stories of the things that I want to achieve and where I want to go in my life. And do you know what? I'd rather focus I would rather focus my mind on the positive things that I want to achieve than be stuck in these horrible negative stories that I was telling myself. Guys, try it out. There's lots of meditations online if you don't want to do it in silence. Go online and sit there and create your reality. Create the story that you want to be telling of yourself in your future. Trust me, it feels great. So when you're doing the meditation, guys, if you do start to feel a sense of doubt, this is totally normal. We're human after all. But just honor those feelings, sit with those feelings and say, okay, but let those feelings pass. Don't let them feelings consume you, and certainly do not let those feelings put in the way of you continuing to be the best version of yourself. You got to sit with it, you got to feel it, you got to release it and let it go. And then sit with the visions that you want to create. Feel it, and guys, believe it. Believe it so much that nobody could ever tell you any different. Once you have done your meditation, get a journal and sit down and just free flow write for 10 minutes. Don't think about it, just whatever's coming to your mind, write it down. Get it onto the paper. Keep writing, keep going for 10 minutes. Guys, let yourself be free within this free writing exercise. Be vulnerable. See what comes up. Don't edit a word. Just let it flow and just keep going and see exactly what it is that you come up with. Get into a dialogue with the universe. Let the universe show you things that maybe you didn't even realize is for you. Just have faith and trust that the universe really does have a plan. So just let it flow. Let it come through. That way, you can start co-creating with the universe. Reread your free writing back to yourself and start playing these visions out in your mind and sending messages to the universe so the universe can hear your call and hear your intention. Keep going at it and use it throughout the day. Bring your mind back to these visions and start thinking about it throughout the day, replacing all limiting fears with exciting plans for your future. Using your visions, using everything that you created in the meditation and everything that you wrote on paper. Now, guys, don't be so hard on yourself if you do feel doubt. You just got to practice. Just keep going, keep trying, because you will begin to feel that the universe really does have your back. A really important quote that I read in a book that I want to share with you from this chapter is as follows. Deepen your connection to the universe by meditation, by prayer, and positive desire. Let your faith be your guide as you release the perception of the world that you thought you knew and embrace true freedom and peace. Guys, start changing your perspective. Start seeing the things that I see, that Gabby sees. And the only way that you can see these things is by putting in the practice. Look how cute this is. I keep this on my desk as a little reminder that I'm totally awesome, as my friend Michelle says. This is just so cute. What a wonderful gift that my friend bought me. I'm so blessed to have such an awesome friend. Thank you so much, Michelle. Now, because it's a Sunday, I wanted to share this with you. I created a chalkboard in my kitchen so that I was able to write down everything that is happening for us all throughout the week. I got excited and started raving out to the banger. I added Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all down the side so that we could make sure we include every day of the week. Then I added photos of each of us along the top. We all love it, each being able to put down what it is that we need to get done within this week. This really helps our family stay organised and on top of things. Underneath, I decided to create an area for the book of the month. And the book of the month, as we know, is The Universe Has Your Back. I take important quotes from each chapter and then I put them on the wall. This really helps me remember to follow exactly what it is that I want to follow. And I must say, I really enjoy the process of this chalkboard because it really allows me to just know where I'm at, know exactly what thoughts I want to be saying to myself, and knowing exactly what goals each of us are going to achieve. It takes away that pressure of having to remember everything, something I'm not great at. Doesn't it look so pretty?